What's good, brothers and sisters? How y'all doing today? Today we're going to talk about how to save the world. We don't really need to go into detail about the condition of the world, right? We know that there's millions of people starving every day. There's wars, rumors of wars, poverty, people fighting each other, killing each other, etc. These are just a few of the problems. So everyone is kind of running around freaking out about the things that's going on, scared, and they want to prepare. People are trying to figure out how to prepare, and nobody really knows what to do, so they go online and on YouTube, etc., and they get other people's opinions. So I've prayed today that our Father in heaven speaks through me and uses me to preach the truth and tell y'all exactly how to save the world. You see, it's a lot simpler than many of you believe. Like, take starvation, for example. People are hungry, right? Based off of the worldly system, to where people have to pretty much pay to just exist. The easy solution to starvation and hunger problems is seeds. I'm talking about physical seeds, fruit and vegetables, right? Fish. We can dig a little pond for the communities, for a poor community, stock it with fish, you know? We can plant food. It's not an immediate solution, but it's a solution. It's a huge solution, right? Because you teach a man to fish and he'll eat as long as he's able to catch a fish, right? But you teach a man how to farm fish and he'll forever have fish to eat. You get where I'm going? You can teach a man to gather some edibles, right? But if you teach a man to grow his own edibles, fruits and vegetables, then he'll be able to feed his family and his village for a lifetime. Each seed produces fruits or vegetables, and each vegetable or fruit produces more seeds. And so the it just keeps going. You'll never run out. So in your very own yard, you can plant non-genetically modified, non-GMO seeds just to harvest for seeds, so you can grow more next year and so that you can be donating seeds. Venezuela is being hit real hard by the economy, by their governments, by whatever you want to call it, the New World Order. We're not getting into all the details, right? The fact is that Venezuela is in trouble and they've got people starving out there, and there's nothing more that they could use right now than some food, right? Some nutrition. So that's an easy example. The point is, we gotta be the solution, brothers and sisters. There's so many out there that want to ask the question, why does God let all this negative stuff happen? Why does God let people starve to death? You know, if you was to really get a response from God for that question, I think that his answer would be, why do you let all these negative things happen? Right? He probably wants to ask us the same thing, because he gave us free will. The angels and a third of the fallen angels, they fell from heaven because they had free will. In heaven they sinned, brothers and sisters. So crime, that's another huge thing. A huge problem. People hurting each other and harming each other. Many people are doing so over money, poverty, over food, etc. Money is the root of most evil, you know? And the easy solution to that, to all that hatred, is love. Right? Love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor as thyself. Do unto others as you would have them do to you. See, it's so simple to save the world. We're we've got this we've been indoctrinated since we was children, right? That we're not supposed to fend for ourselves. that we're supposed to defend ourselves by not fending for ourselves. We're supposed to let a bully us and do nothing more than go and tell a teacher, right? So we've been indoctrinated into not standing up for ourselves. And if we were to see someone else get bullied, we've been taught not to stand up against for the innocent and for the weak. We've been taught to let the weak be bullied and do nothing more than tell a teacher, right? We've been we've been taught not to be a hero. You've heard it subliminal messaged everywhere in movies and in the media and everywhere is don't be a hero. Well, you're not going to save the world if you don't be a hero. We need everyone. Look, I'm telling you, I've seen groups of people in the middle of doing some bad things like jumping somebody, and then one of them decides that's enough, that he's done jumping whoever they're jumping, and he tells the other people to back off. And just because that one guy said enough is enough, all of his friends followed him, right? There can be no darkness where there is light, brothers and sisters. All we got to do is we don't need a revolution. We don't need a war, brothers and sisters. This is a war between good and evil. And you can't fight evil with evil, right? So I'm just saying, I hope you get the point. The point is we have to be the solution to save the world. Simple as donating seeds to poor communities. That'll save the hunger problem. Love will save all the other problems, brothers and sisters. We need to come back to God's laws and his commandments, and we need to all study the teachings of Jesus, brothers and sisters, and try to become perfect. Like Matthew 5:48 says, "Be ye therefore perfect, even as thy Father in heaven is perfect," brothers and sisters. None but the righteous see the kingdom.